spin pedals line the trail we paved.
Welcome to Camp Belton. Here we found a nice little camping spot this morning, but this isn't our destination for the day. Today we are off to a town called Twillingate, which is in the northern area of Newfoundland, which is known for their icebergs coming down from Greenland and is arguably the best place to see icebergs in all of Newfoundland. Our little guy is a little cranky right now. It's about his nap time, so we need to hit the road. We have an hour drive to get there. Hopefully he'll nap and be well rested. So once we get into town, we'll be able to explore and he'll be having a good time. So we just pulled into Twillingate and we're stopping at a place called Robin's, which isn't unique to Twillingate at all. They're actually all over Newfoundland, and apparently it's really good because every Robin's we drive by is packed. So we're saving it for Twillingate to start the food tour here, and we'll see how it is.
Familiar flowers paint the ground that we walk on. Our wandering hearts have grown more entwined.
He's hungry. I know. Oh Lord.
Trying to get cool shots and it's just epic fails. Do you want to set up the table or are we just gonna eat here?
We're just gonna eat here.
Okay, buddy boy.
We went in for one donut. Came out with 4.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you. If you're new here, then you don't already know, but we started a donut review back when, probably on our first van trip ever.
What's the verdict?
Yum. It's got this like crunch.
Kevin is a strong believer that the best glazed donut can be found in Ocean City, New Jersey at a place called Dots. So everywhere we go, we try the glazed donut to see if we can find a better one. Though these glazed donuts aren't exactly the same as Dots, we're gonna give it a go.
What do we get?
We got a sour cream glazed, an old fashioned glazed, an apple fritter for mom, and a coconut donut for dad. I do think Robin's is very similar to a Dunkin' Donuts in America. The only difference is they serve like actual meals. Old fashioned glaze going first. It's cakey. It's a cake donut for sure. It's pretty good though.
Oh yeah, this is like a tasty cake.
It's pretty good.
It's just like a tasty cake.
But it's not super dry. Tasty cakes are drier.
Yeah.
This one I think is going to be better than that one.
That's the sour cream.
This one wins for me. What do you think?
Sour cream is definitely better. The sour cream glaze. Still a little cakey, but the glaze reminds me more of home.
So the apple frit?
That looks good.
It's pretty good.
Got some serious fall vibes with that one. It's good. Coconut. Try not to get crumbs on my son. It's dry but good.
It's actually not terrible.
Right. We also got a tauten, which is a local food in Newfoundland, and we tried that already in St. John's at a place called the Bagel Cafe, which was really, really good. So we're gonna see if Robin's lives up to the test as well.
This one actually looks a little better than the Bagel Cafe one. It's lighter and it looks much more spongy.
And it comes with molasses or syrup. I'm not sure which one, but they gave us syrup, so.
No doubting I'm having a tauten.
That's really good too.
The texture of it.
Yeah, I like it. All right, we're gonna finish this up.
Spot 2?
Yeah, welcome to Crowhead. Now that our bellies are full, we made it to the Long Point Lighthouse, which has apparently amazing views because we're pretty high up right now. And there's also a nice park not too far from here.
Wow.
Wowzers.
Look at that water.
Ooh, that's what I think about when I think of like northern water,
Same
right?
Here.
Wow, like huge swells.
Cold, rocky,
Yeah.
deep.
Light blue, yep. Wow. If we were in season, this would be a great spot to see icebergs and whales. And then I think you could maybe get a 2-for-1 if you get really lucky.
Twofer?
A twofer. That would be epic, getting to see whales and icebergs in the same clip.
And the trails here are just full of berries. This one has raspberries on it. Who would have thought?
Cool.
Hiking with a baby?
Yeah, hiking with the baby, getting raspberries. Ooh, yeah.
He's real into it. It is so crazy to me that you can find so many blueberries, or berries in general, on all these trails. When we did the Bay Roberts Shoreline Heritage Walk, you could find all kinds of berries. Blueberries, cranberries, Juneberries, I think this woman called them. I'm not familiar with that kind of berry, but it's crazy that we can find all these berries on all these hikes. The perfect raspberry. I think it's got a little dirt in it, actually.
You eat it?
I don't know.
I'll eat this one.
Does yours have dirt? Oh no! Well, perfect raspberries on the ground now.
All right. First fresh raspberry of my life.
What?
Tastes pretty good.
You know that's not true, right? Kevin hit his head this morning, and he's just been saying some whack-ass shit. Got one. First fresh raspberry of my life. I'm just kidding. It's not my first fresh raspberry, but I just wanted to say that.
First wild raspberry, okay? Yes, my mom grows raspberries at home. First wild one.
What did you think, bud? Did we like it?
I
Yeah?
think so. Want to go over to the park now?
The Long Point Lighthouse behind me was actually built in 1876 and is one of the 27 manned lighthouses still found here on Newfoundland today. Is another sweet treat in our future? That's the question. You feeling some fudge?
I don't know if I can handle more sweet, to be honest. We already had 4 donuts
And a town.
and a towel with syrup. No fudge for us. We are sweet-toothed out. But 0.4 miles south of the lighthouse, there's a cool little park that I think is going to have really, really cool views. Wow, this spot is absolutely incredible. Apparently it was an old campground that's now free. So if you have a camper van, you could park right here, right along the cliffs with beautiful freaking views. Unfortunately, we're gonna be making our way further westbound, southbound, whatever, but the sound of the ocean here, the beautiful cliffside, it is amazing, beautiful. There is some really big swell in the water right now. It's a shame most of these beaches do not have a slow, gradual, what's the word I'm looking for? Like depth. It's just really, really deep and then it hits right along the coast. So it doesn't really create like a breaking wave to surf. Man, there is a lot of energy in the water right now. You can just hear it. Wyatt fell asleep in the car seat on that 0.4 miles of a journey. So Taylor's being a trooper and staying inside the van right now with him, letting him get a nap in while I go do some exploring here. And it looks like there's some metal World War II, I don't even know if it's World War II, who am I kidding, but some big machinery that was used for something in the past. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I am standing right in front of what seems to be one of the best potential campsites that we've ever came across, and it's absolutely free. It's in the middle of nowhere. You're boondocking. This is why I love traveling by van, because you can find these places that aren't really on the travel websites and just kind of stumble upon them, and you find it's just absolute beauty. I wish we were staying up here tonight because I would want to stay right here, but we gotta press on. This place has the most epic camping spot.
Yeah?
Yeah, too bad we're not staying up here.
Right,
So
right here?
over there. Little man's awake.
Awake, fed, and ready to see the views.
What do you think?
It's beautiful.
All right. I can't wait till Taylor sees this viewpoint. It is Beautiful. Woo!
Wow. Look at those waves. Look
The
at
Thor
those
rock.
waves, buddy. Holy shoot, look at that. No, that's what I didn't want to happen.
What an epic spot.
Beautiful spot. It's too bad we didn't have more time here because it's a great camp spot.
Would have been perfect. But we are leaving Newfoundland in 4 days, so we need to press on and head west. But at least we got Grossmore National Park on the horizon, so there's something to look forward to. And the day's not over yet, so we have plenty of things to do today. And I think we got a winery next. And then
Our next stop is one of the only 2 wineries on the island.
I think it's safe to say there's a pin where we're from.
Funky puffin's good.
Yep.
That's really good. Last but not least, raspberry iceberg.
That's
Wow.
good.
Ooh, this one
Normally we
is
would have 2
tasty.
more in this one.
You don't say, buddy. So here they actually sell 4 different types of iceberg wine, but because we came so late in the season, we only got to try the raspberry iceberg wine, but it was delicious. But Quidi Vidi Brewery gets the same iceberg water as this winery does for their iceberg beer. I've been looking for a cool puffin book or puffin toy or something authentic to Newfoundland for Wyatt, and this might just be the ticket. Well, that was delicious. Most of their wines, actually all of their wines, are made with local berries. And for us in South Jersey, we have quite a few wineries, but they make a lot of fruit wine, which is very similar to here. But I mean, their fruit wine was awesome. Our favorite was the raspberry iceberg, and dandelion wine actually surprised the crap out of me. It was so yummy. Not to mention, on top of fruit in the wine, they also used iceberg water, which is super unique to the area, so I definitely wanted to give that a try as well. But now we're off to the next stop. What'd you think?
Just like all that wine tasted so good.
Spot numero 5.
So after going to the winery, it is now time to taste some beer at the brewery here in Twillingate. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, one more stop for the day, which is our dinner location. I think it's called Amy's. Not 100% sure though. But apparently they have good fish and chips, which is what I'm gonna get. And this is gonna be my 4th fish and chips here in Newfoundland. We have a competition going, a fish and chip off, so we'll see if this one competes with St. John's and Quidi Vidi.
What do we think?
All right, Annie's. That was a good little spot. The views were incredible. What a good seated restaurant day. Good food too. Best fish and chips though, they were good, but I think Quidi Vidi's probably takes the cake for Newfoundland. Or did I like Duke of Duckworth?
You liked Duke, I liked Quidi Vidi Brewery.
Yeah, I can't remember these days, you know?
Too many fish and chips.
Too many fish and chips. They're all good. Minus the ferry, oh my gosh.
Don't get the ferry.
The ferry is god awful. Well, we are back in our favorite spot. We did not venture too far here, and we are gonna try and go down this 4x4 road. It's pretty aggressive, but I think we can handle it. Little slidage, but we did it. Okay, We did it. We made it level. We got the ultimate spot. Just had to use a bunch of leveling blocks. Every single one that I had. And a couple rocks for the other tire, but I think we're good. This is awesome. I just realized Newfoundland is probably one of the very few places on the East Coast that you can get a coastal sunset view over here. I had to think about that when I was walking down to the beach just a moment ago. We have the sun directly in front of us and you can't see land on the other side. And that's basically like what you get in the West Coast, California and all that when you're at the Pacific Ocean. But this is like a very similar experience, but we're still on the East Coast, so it's just kind of crazy. Are you guys ready to say bye-bye to the gang?
Say bye-bye.
Say we'll see you in Grossmore National Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you then.
That wraps it up for Twillingate, guys. Hope you found it enjoyable. This town is really unique and the coastal cliffside is just obviously amazing. So we'll see you in Grossmore National Park as we continue westbound in Newfoundland.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye, everybody.